Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with James. We've got a great show for you guys. It's happy hour. Over the next hour or so, we'll be breaking a couple series. We've got the happy hour jerseys, the happy hour minis, and the happy hour full-size helmets. And we have something extra special for you guys. It's our micro draft. We've got 4 jerseys posted on the break page. You buy into those 4 slots. You have a guaranteed win. You can win a Chad Johnson, a Jerry Rice, Bobby Okereke, and, of course, a Willie Roaf. A 1 in 4 chance to win the Jerry Rice. I'll explain that as we go on throughout the program. But as far as the happy hour jerseys, it's a brand new series, James. Fresh headliners. O.J. Simpson, Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Fields. All those guys are out there. Day 2 of that show. I was in here yesterday. We didn't pull a single headliner. The minis, fairly new as well. A bunch of headliners left. The full sizes, only 6 boxes left. So not as much stuff left in those. So let's get into the program. I'm fired up for a good show. James, how are you today?
I am doing fantastic. Kamen, I'm a little nervous. Warriors playing tonight. They need to get the win. But like you said, I'm excited to rip some boxes here in the break room.
Yeah, game 4 of the finals tonight. We'll get into that throughout the program as well. But let's get started with the randomizer and our dice roll. This is actually ever important today. 6 and a 4, 10 times on the dice roll. This matters for that micro draft. So we're going to randomize you guys in that draft. And whoever gets the top spot after 10 clicks would have the first pick, would presumably get the Jerry Rice.
Yes.
So you guys know how happy hour works by now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up the micro draft and explain it in detail now. So we've got these 4 jerseys here. Obviously, Jerry Rice, the biggest name. Chad Johnson, probably the second biggest name. So as it says in here, this break differs from our typical mystery box breaks. The mystery box break is the micro draft. That means you're guaranteed to get an item for each spot you purchase and a 25% chance of landing a signed Jerry Rice jersey. So we'll take the 4 spots in there, the 4 folks who purchased spots. We'll randomize that list 4 times. Whoever's on top gets the first pick, second spot gets the second pick, third pick, and whatever's left over goes to the 4th one. So it's a little bit pricier, but it is a guaranteed win. You know you'll win something, and if you win the Jerry Rice, you're obviously profiting. So
there you go.
That is sweet. That is sweet. Definitely would love to pull that during the show. If we don't get it done this show, we'll pull it during the 7 p.m. show tonight, James.
We definitely will.
Sweet. And these are the happy hour jerseys, the fresh headliners that I mentioned. A lot of great running backs in here. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of, if not the best running back growing up for me. I know Adrian Peterson also was a beast, but those two, along with Marshall Faulk, are the best of my generation. Past generations, though, O.J. Simpson, one of the best to ever do it. Of course, a former league MVP, a Hall of Famer. We have Maurice Jones-Drew, Ricky Williams. 2 of the best inscriptions in sports. We got Smoke Weed Every Day for Ricky Williams, and I thought it said Pocket Hercules, but I think it says 20, whatever year he led the league in rushing, 2000.
I think it's 2011.
NFL rushing leader. The Odell Beckham Jr.'s got a special inscription talking about his touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So that's
first touchdown.
First touchdown in the Super Bowl. We have Eric Dickerson, who still has the most rushing yards in a single season. We got Jim Kelly, legendary quarterback. So that jersey series is absolutely loaded, guys. We have 4 spots to go there. We are, let's see, 8 away on the minis. Like I mentioned, minis, most of these headliners are out there. We're still fresh in this series. And then the happy hour full size, which is pick 1, get 3, a fan favorite. That one, we still have that awesome Jets sack exchange helmet. It is 4 signatures. I know it says triple signed, but as you see the helmet itself, there's actually 4 on there. So that's what we'll be doing. Let us know what you guys are thinking. I know you brought it up at the top of the program, James. Honesty hour, how you feeling about game 4?
I'm a little anxious. I'm a little worried because it's quite obvious that Celtics team is hungry. They're there to win. They're not there to mess around. So there's not really a big margin for error for the Warriors. They got to come correctly tonight.
None at all. And I was kind of explaining to my girlfriend the series and just my thoughts. And this is, maybe you agree with this. I feel like they're obviously close in many areas, but I feel like overall, the Warriors are the more skilled basketball players. They can pass, shoot, dribble better, but Boston is obviously more athletic. They're stronger, they're faster, they're dominating the glass. So it's just a very like catch-22. Like there's athleticism or skill went out. Not saying that the Warriors don't have some athletes, not saying that Boston doesn't have skill, but that to me is what I see out there. Warriors have more basketball skill. Celtics are just more athletic.
I totally agree with you, Kamen, and I have been banging the table watching the games at home for Steve Kerr to put in some of the Warriors' young guns. Kuminga is an uber athlete.
Yes.
If he's on the floor, he's probably the best athlete, even if Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are on the floor. So I'd love to see him a little bit more, threaten the hole, right? Because there's not really anybody that's on the floor at any given time that threatens the paint like Kuminga would. And seeing Moses Moody, a younger, more athletic body, I think would be helpful as well.
Yeah, they got to give some other guys a shot, see what's going on. Sean Alcaraz is in the room saying, "Let's go, boys!" He's been waiting all day for this. Woo! Sean Alcaraz saying, "Box 37 for the full-size happy hour." He is convinced that Jets sack exchange helmet is in there, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Sean, did he buy the Jets on a carryover from yesterday?
Correct.
So Sean Alcaraz is already in this break. Make sure you join Sean. I'll drop that link in the chat. That series is great because it is replicas and full-size authentics. Our replicas cost $40 a spot typically. So there's some authentics in there, so you can definitely get your money's worth. So I believe the Jets helmet is an authentic. So Sean is convinced. He knows what box number it's in. Let's definitely fill up that break, and let's find out. Sean, if you want to try your luck, we do have the micro draft jerseys. 1 in 4 chance to land a Jerry Rice. That is on the page. $167.99 a spot, I think. So let's get rolling with the happy hour jerseys. I think those are the ones we can fill up first. 4 spots to go. All headliners available, including your boy Ricky Williams, Mr. Alcaraz, the Finn. We have Justin Fields, a Bears guy. I hope Justin Fields has a good year this year. And I think Odell Beckham Jr. is due for a great season, James. I think in Cleveland, I don't know if you saw the article where Cleveland's teammates actually, some of them liked Baker, some of them liked Odell, but they just didn't get how those guys just didn't get along. Because Odell Beckham was literally a top 3 receiver in the game with Eli as his quarterback. I know he's had some injuries, but the dude is awesome. And I think he's going to be great with Matthew Stafford. Think about how well he did last year. He was just getting incorporated into that offense. He's got the offseason. I mean, Cooper Kupp will be number 1, but Odell will be like as good as you can get for a number 2 receiver. And on the right team, he could be a number 1 for sure still.
Yeah, I was going to say still a free agent. Possibility he could go back to the Rams. He could potentially be a number 2 wide receiver because Cooper Kupp is 1A, and maybe you're forgetting Allen Robinson is probably going to be 1B for Los Angeles. So
I think Odell's better
than Allen.
I think so.
I think athletically, yeah, I think Odell has some gifts.
But imagine if you have all 3 of them.
That's a beautiful
Game
thing.
over.
That's right.
Game over. You are right, he's a free agent.
Right.
I wasn't thinking, for some reason I'm assuming he's going to go back there, but the Rams have paid everybody, it seems like, this offseason. Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, so maybe Odell will go somewhere else. And if he goes to maybe a lesser team, he'll be the number 1 guy. Look for him in fantasy.
Speaking of Justin Fields, you just mentioned him doing good this year. Did you happen to catch the video of him hitting the homer at Wrigley Field?
Yeah, I did. Batting practice, just going raking bombs left and right. Yard. He's an athlete.
He is.
He's an athlete. It's just about consistency with him, and it's about getting him more receivers and getting them an offensive line. What's going on? Jason Amer asking what's going on, Kamen and James. Jason Amer, not much. Looking ready to rip some boxes during happy hour and excited you're in the break room. I did not see Jason Amer in the break room last night, and that was weird. Jason's always in the shows. So glad to see you, Jason.
What's up, player? Welcome in.
Sean Alcaraz, you're good, man. No worries. He definitely not looking to gamble on that micro draft, but that's fine. That is fair, my guy. Obviously, whatever you guys want to get into is whatever we will do. Let's knock off the happy hour jerseys, though, this program.
Do it.
Jason, just the person I want to talk to. Hey, bro, ask your dad if he would take a Darius Slay Authentic or the Ricky Frame jersey. Ooh, that could be a good trade. No worries. Oh, that's right. Jason Amer had basketball last night. So he does play basketball Thursdays. Ooh. But some of those Thursday night shows in recent weeks have been hopping. So we do like some 3-hour shows. So if we're still going past 9:30, Jason tunes in. Last night we were off a little after 9. So I think he wasn't back yet. So that makes sense. I forgot that he does play basketball on Thursday nights.
I hope you got some buckets in there, Jason. Hope
he did?
Yeah.
He hit more buckets than James Harden did with the Sixers this year.
There you go.
That's
all that matters.
He's
right
a
there.
bigger bucket maker than James Harden, I'll tell you that much. And can you believe how fast James Harden has fallen? He was from like league MVP to like, quite honestly, a joke. I mean, he's a great player, but he gets made fun of for various things, and some of it does make sense.
Yeah, he had a big old dunce cap on this year, especially out of the last couple of years that he's been not where he needs to be.
Sure.
But we'll see if he can get right this offseason. I personally don't believe in him. I don't feel like he has the discipline or the dedication to be great like that again. For whatever reason, he let that go. Can't seem to get it back. And I don't think he's going to get it back in Philly.
No. You mean my son, Sean, sent pics to the email. So, James, I don't know if you've been following this. Jason Amer's son, I think Michael Amer is his name. He's like a young kid. He's like a teenager. Mm-hmm. Maybe even younger than a teenager. But he's up in this break room winning the left and right.
There you go.
Monday night, Michael Amer was cleaning out the break room. He's actually luckier than Dad. He's showing Jason how to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was cleaning out the breaks Monday night. I think he won like 3 or 4 items on Monday night. So
I'm sure that makes Jason a proud dad.
Jason's a proud dad. Nothing better than getting your son into gambling at an early age.
Yeah.
That's right. Get him, Jason. Oh, man.
Stuff that winners are made of.
That's the stuff that winners are made of. Oh, that's great. Hey, Neil Wilson hopping into the breaks. We got Richard Cox, Wesley G, Ryan Andreessen. All those folks have gotten orders since today's noon show. So let's join those guys and let's rip some boxes. Oh, there you go. He's 10. So he's 10. He's racking up Jason's credit card. So he's out mowing lawns. There you go. Put him to work. Put him to work. Wow. That's great.
Love that.
That is awesome. But, that's the beauty of the break room and the beauty of sports memorabilia, sports gambling. We have a lot of families in here. Father, son, brother. We got husband, wife. Like, it's great. Got a lot of great people like that. I know Jason's buddy, Don Veluso, his wife pops in the break room from time to time. Liz Veluso. She knows how to win.
Absolutely.
She is definitely a winner as well.
Speaking of family, Kamen, Father's Day coming up in a little over a week.
I got to get a gift.
Yeah, and all you guys out there, if you've got to get a gift as well, why not do it right here in the break room? You got to get something for your dad or your brother or maybe your son. I don't know.
Well, and I would get it like today, tomorrow, and Sunday. It takes 2 to 3 business days to ship. Mm-hmm. So you got to, we don't ship on weekends. So typically like we'll ship stuff Monday. It'll get to you like Wednesday, Thursday. You don't want to mess around with Father's Day, so get your stuff. I know Richard Cox, a big baller in here. Richard Cox gets a lot of stuff for his daughter.
Okay.
Which is great to see.
Okay.
So definitely hop in, guys. Get your memorabilia. This is sick. This is the jersey series that I think is one I want to get into. All headliners available. One of 8 2,000-yard rushers, O.J. Simpson, the Juice, LT Tomlinson, the LT we grew up watching, James and I, one of the best running backs of all time. Speaking of great running backs, Eric Dickerson still has the NFL's single-season rushing record. We got a current guy in Odell Beckham Jr., and Justin Fields, a guy whose value could go up, and Jim Kelly, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Hall of Famer. We got Maurice Jones-Drew, Ricky Williams, so many good things. Definitely want to get into the happy hour jersey. That is the limited series. Let's see. How many boxes? 40 boxes. We did, I believe, 2 of those yesterday. So let's see. We got, looks like 7 headliners in 38 remaining boxes. Almost a 20% chance to hit a headliner. So let's hop in. Let's fill up those happy hour jerseys. And Sean Alcaraz saying, oh, snap, my bad. So who won the jersey? Son or Pop? I'm confused. I will try and get picks. The son won, Sean Alcaraz. He's looking to trade his authentic Zach Thomas flash, someone else to get the sleigh. But I need to know if that would be a deal before I commit my helmet to him for the sleigh, because I don't want to be stuck with the sleigh. Okay. Well, Sean and Jason, maybe Jason can check with Michael and Sean shoot him an email. Shoot him an email.
Do that.
Let's go. So we're 5 away now on the pick 1, get 3 full-size helmets. We're 4 away on the jerseys, 6 away on the minis, and 2 away on that micro draft, which there is no deadline. I know we had that Thursday show during the NFL draft. We said that it had to be done this show, and it really got people going. It was one of our best shows because they bought in. No deadline this time. We're not putting a deadline on you guys. You guys fill up that micro draft during the show. You fill it up tonight. You don't fill it up tonight, we'll do it tomorrow, whenever you guys want to. But let's fill up the jerseys. Let's fill up the authentics. Authentics/reps. The pick 1, get 3. So let us know what you're thinking, guys. Let us know what you're thinking. I will drop the live break page link in the chat. We'll have those running reps. Pick 1, get 3 up for tonight, James. We do have a sick O.J. Simpson still out there.
Okay.
So O.J. is all over the break room right now. Juice is on the loose. We like that. Okay, so since I know it's your son, now I'm going to throw in an authentic and V-Bucks. What are V-Bucks? Virtual bucks?
Yeah, if I'm not
like
mistaken.
A little Venmo?
I think V-Bucks might be for Fortnite.
Oh, for Fortnite. Okay.
Something like that.
Something like that. There you go. Well, hey, Sean would know because he is a great high school volleyball coach. He's got a lot of high school kids, and I think he's got a son of his own from one of his ex-wives, I think. I think so. I don't want to go there. I know Sean.
Rolling Stone.
Sean is definitely, I imagine, a great father, though. He's got that fun personality. I picture Sean as like the cool dad.
Yeah.
I could also picture him being as the weird dad. It could be either way. Like that. Like your dad is goofy weird, not like creepy weird. But like he's fun weird.
Right. But you're saying you could see it if he was like kind of like Adam Sandler and Big Daddy, where
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that. Hey, Adam Sandler's got a basketball movie out. I think Hustle. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I've been meaning to watch it the last couple of nights. It looks very exciting.
It does. He is a scout in the movie. I actually just got, like Netflix sends you those emails or whatever, or like notifications and recommend stuff for you. That came in right as I was walking into work today, and I was like, oh, snap. I should check this out. So,
yeah.
Might give that a watch this weekend for sure. Let's get those spots, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. Still 5 away on the happy hour full-size helmets. I will drop that link in the chat. 4 away on the happy hour jerseys. And we're 6 away on the happy hour minis. Get those spots. Let's have some fire during happy hour, ladies and gentlemen. I know we've had, I mean, we'll fill something up. I'm not even going to go there, but we'll fill something up. All series are the chase. All happy hour series are the chase. So if we fill up a happy hour series, you're entered in for a chase wheel spin. James, I heard you spun a hundo today.
A hundo dundo, my man. A whole grip.
Okay, so James is going to spin you guys something really good. Because you're like, when you're hot, you're hot. Like a few weeks ago, you're telling me you're spinning 90s. You were spinning during happy hour, it was 90-something.
Mm.
So, like, 100, I mean, like, at the very least, you'll spin, like, what, 92?
Yeah, I think
like,
I could probably hit 100 on the head again.
Okay, so you've got that muscle memory down.
Yeah.
So let's fill up those breaks so you guys can win a UA gift card. James is the spinning master in the UA Live break room. I've been doing better lately, I've gotten some positive feedback from Larry, so that's helped me get my confidence on the wheel spin.
That says a lot.
Yeah, Larry was hating. He's come back around a little bit, Larry Roslin.
Good for Larry.
So I've been dedicating those wheel spins to Larry, which I will do tonight during our 7 p.m. show.
I knew even a Broncos fan could have a big heart.
That's right. Donkeys. We got to get more people in the chat, Sean Alcaraz. If anything, we'll do the basketball version. You're the hockey guy, or football version. Isn't there a football version?
There is. I'm not sure what either of them are called, actually.
Okay.
Fumble? I think that's the football one. Fumble.
Fumble? Let me look it up. Sean is a hockey guy. Jason's saying, Kamen and James still trying to get these customer service issues straightened out, though. You should have a $10 gift card, $15 gift card, and that $28 wheel spin. Nothing comes to his email. Kid is already a rookie collector.
All right, let me look at it right now.
All right, because we did send it to him. So we'll definitely figure that out. Oh, I see the football one. All right, tell you what, Sean Alcaraz and everyone else, once we fill up a break, I'm happy to play a game with you guys. I do want to fill up a break first, though. We will do the football version if we could fill up a break while we kill time for our second break. So I think we did send that gift card to him, but it didn't go to his email.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking at him here.
Thank you, fellas. You're welcome, Jason. All right, we got B-Rad hopping in as well. Brad Torres in the breaks. Garrett Price saying 50% shot to get a Jerry Rice or Chad Johnson in the Rice and Friends is fire. Couldn't agree more, Garrett Price. Besides our typical happy hour breaks, this is something else that is available during this happy hour program. This is the Jerry Rice and Friends jersey series. If you hop in for that $167.99, you get a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. You buy in, you're going to win something. We will randomize the 4 slots in there. Top spot gets the top pick. So presumably, if you get the top spot, you'd pick Jerry Rice. Second spot would pick Chad Johnson. And then third spot would pick one of the 2 remaining jerseys. So that is a guaranteed win. If you guys like gambling, you know that Jerry Rice is worth more than $167. It is a 1 in 4 chance to get the GOAT receiver, Jerry Rice. Mike mentioned he somehow unsubscribed, but he's never gotten 1 email from Ultimate. I did send an email from his email requesting to be resubscribed. Okay, Jason. Keep sending that out to customer service, and I hope they get you taken care of sooner rather than later. That will definitely be done, Jason. Don't you worry. Okay, we've knocked off a couple slots. We're 4 away on the minis, 4 away on the jerseys, and 3 away on the happy hour. The ultimate Mike, not my son Mike. That's right, I got it. Mike Byer, our co-host. So James, looks like we've had the Broncos taken, the Chargers, the Rams, the Vikings, and the Jets. So we are 3 away on the pick 1, get 3 break. 3 to go there. So let's close up the pick 1, get 3. And let's close up all of them. I mean, we're 4 away on 2 of them, 3 away on 1 other. So I think we can realistically get all 3 happy hour breaks knocked off this program.
I agree. Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like a plan. I always say, you've probably heard me say this before, James. I call it breaking for the cycle. You know, like you hit for the cycle in baseball, right. Breaking for the cycle, doing one of every series that's available. Obviously, during happy hour, it's only 3 series. A lot more doable as opposed to a typical show when we do 7. But we've pretty much been doing at least one of everything the last few days, except for maybe the beater box. We haven't really been getting into much of that, but we did do a buzzer beater last night. I pulled a Stephon Diggs Flash Authentic. Not a headliner. It was pretty sweet. So that buzzer beater series does have some fire.
We like that for sure.
Yes, sir.
Chris Roberts hopping in. What's up, player?
Chris Roberts! Chris is in the house! Getting himself a happy hour jersey. Chris, in case you missed it, this is show 2 of the happy hour jerseys. We pulled 2 jerseys yesterday, not a single headliner. So, O.J. Simpson, Odell Beckham Jr., Justin Fields, Jim Kelly, LaDainian Tomlinson, all those guys are out there. Mr. Roberts. Jason Amer, the Dawkins is out there. We did actually pull Fletcher Cox, but Brian Dawkins, the X Factor, Mr. 99 in the Madden, the great safety, one of the best safeties of all time, is definitely out there in the minis. So if you want to hop in and close up the minis, that would be great as well. So 3 away on the jerseys, 3 away on pick 1, get 3, and 4 away on the minis. Sean Alcaraz has already guaranteed that box. What was it? 37, I think, is the one with that Jets sack exchange.
Guaranteed.
Charles Barkley. I miss having Charles Barkley in my life.
I was gonna say, can't wait to see him already.
Yeah, come on, Chuck. What you doing, brother? Maybe, he likes to gamble. Maybe we got to get him in the break room.
He might slide through.
He might slide in. Why not? He's definitely a big gambler. Chris Roberts, say hello. We see you in there with your order. I'm surprised I haven't seen from Chris. Chris did message me the other day, James. He's been up to trades. He's big on the memorabilia trading front right now. Said that he traded, I think he traded his Ben Roethlisberger replica and I think Jack Ham replica for Emmitt Smith and Jason Witten replica helmets.
All right.
I think it was Mike Tedesco, another guy in our break room, made that trade.
Not bad at all.
So it's a pretty solid trade. I need a sweet jersey, says Chris Roberts. Looking to trade for some jerseys. So 3 away on the jerseys. That will definitely fill during happy hour. We will fill up all 3 breaks because they're all within 4 slots or less. And I'll play this fumble game, guess the player, only if we fill up a break. I love playing games, but I want to get some breaks done before we do that. Chris Roberts, Brad Torres, Neil Wilson, Richard Cox, Wesley G, Ryan Andreessen. Thank you very much, gentlemen. You guys have all bought spots into happy hour since our noon program. Who wants to join those guys? Who wants to fill up some breaks? I know Jason Amer is looking for the Brian Dawkins mini. Chris Roberts is looking for a happy hour jersey. And Sean Alcaraz is looking for that Jets sack exchange helmet in the happy hour full size. So we have all 3 breaks. Someone is really invested in wanting to see something they want. Let's go.
Dig that.
Fill her up. James, you might know this. Chris Roberts is a huge Stephen Curry fan.
Yes.
So he is also rooting for the Warriors tonight.
Chris, what do you think, man? I need some insight. I need somebody else to calm me down a little bit. Another fellow Warriors fan.
That's
Talk
right.
me off the ledge. I'm getting nervous.
It's getting nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking.
Because although it's just a 7-game series, right? Obviously, the winner is going to be the champion. That's a big deal. It seems like for Warriors fans that there's a lot more on the line than just a title, and it's like the weight of Steph Curry's entire career.
MVP. He needs one. Finals MVP.
Yes.
He needs one.
I want it so bad for him, and I'll be heartbroken if they lose because, back to the drawing board for Steph.
And he's been by far the best player for the Warriors. Dare I say it, by far the best player in the series.
I agree.
Like, it's one of those where, and this won't happen, of course. I think Jerry West is the only one that this happened with. But say the Warriors lose in 7 games, I'd give him the MVP anyways. That's not going to happen.
Maybe.
But, if they win, though, he's definitely winning it because,
Absolutely.
Draymond is nowhere to be seen. Clay finally showed up in Game 3, but,
one game.
One game. Jordan Poole, he's not doing as great as he was. So
give me Kamen.
Let's go. Put him in.
Yeah, I hear you.
When I get the Jets lid, I'll be one away from having the entire AFC East.
Nice.
What's your best AFC East collection, Sean? What's your favorite item in the AFC East? And hey, I do have some news. Edmund Lambeth, big Cowboys fan. Edmund is in here. He is gonna hop into the Jerry Rice and Friends. We have just one spot left in the Jerry Rice and Friends micro draft jersey break. So that is how this break works. I will put it up on the screen. There are 4 jerseys in there. If you buy a spot, it is a guaranteed win. We will randomize you guys. Let's see. What's the dice roll? 10 times. Top spot gets the number 1 pick. You would get Jerry Rice. Second spot on the randomizer gets second pick. And obviously, it doesn't have to be Rice. If you like Chad Johnson, you can get Chad Johnson. You like Willie Roaf, whatever you want to do. But it is a draft. So if you're gambling for the Jerry Rice, you have a 1 in 4 chance. Let's fill up that with 1 spot to go. So it is 5:02. We've yet to do a break, but I'm confident we can do 4 breaks at least over the next 30 minutes. We have 3 slots left in the full sizes. We got 3 slots left in the jerseys, 4 slots left in the minis,
2,
and 1 slot in the micro draft. 2 slots, perfect. 2 slots. Jason Amer making moves. Looking for the X Factor, Brian Dawkins. Chris Roberts has some encouraging news for you.
Gonna be just fine, James. Splash is back tonight. Thank you, Chris Roberts. I appreciate those words of encouragement. Kamen, coincidence. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. But 2016, the Warriors' first championship, they were down 2-1 to those Cleveland Cavaliers before they went on to win 3 straight games and close out the series.
Let's take it.
So I'm just saying.
I can see it happening. We'll see. Feels like a 7-game series, but I'll be honest, if they win 3 straight and take it in 6, we'll both be happy.
Come on, guys.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Curry did get banged up on his leg. Looks like he got, I don't want to use trampled upon, but Al Horford was on top of him. Looks like Curry is going to play, which is expected. So hopefully Steph is just fine tonight.
Yeah, Al Horford's obviously a dirty player.
You think so?
Mitch Tuteen, 617 Boston out there. Al Horford's dirty. He's just smart.
Mitch Tuteen, you've been called out. 617, Mitchell Tuteen.
Yeah, I don't mind the cussing in front of the kids in the building. That's what Klay Thompson was complaining about. That's no big deal for me. But diving on top of Stephen Curry's ankles? Are you crazy?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
They should have took Al Horford out of there in handcuffs. But I digress.
It was in Boston. Maybe he's lucky it was in Boston, not at the Chase Center.
Yeah.
The crowd would have been up in his face like crazy. All right, we are knocking out slots. Sold out on the happy hour minis. We have one slot in the happy hour jerseys. Edmund Ray Lambeth in the house. What's up, Edmund? Edmund had a sick hit last night. Got that Harrison Smith Nike licensed jersey and a framing ticket.
Nice.
So Edmund is feeling the jerseys. He wants to see the micro draft coming up. Matthew Sibley has entered the break room. We are filling up breaks left and right. Let's get it. Happy hour minis are closed. That's coming up. One spot to go in the happy hour jerseys. 3 to go in the happy hour full sizes. And just 1 left in the Jerry Rice and Friends micro draft jersey break. That is a guaranteed win. You hop in there, you are guaranteed one of those 4 jerseys and a 25% chance at Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver. We got Nia Wilson, Brad Torres, Jason Amer, and your boy Matthew Sibley James is in here. Raiders Nation.
Raiders.
The Rice needs some Raiders colors. He was great as a Raider.
He was.
What's funny is I'm a little bit older than you, James. I remember watching maybe 1 year of Jerry Rice as a Niner.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember him mostly as a Raider, though, as well.
I agree.
And he was like 40 and putting up 1,000-yard receiving seasons with the Raiders.
Yeah, that's the most insane part of the legend of Jerry Rice for me is the 2,000-yard seasons at, I think, 39 and 40.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Insane. Back-to-back 1,000-yard receiving seasons. So let me know on a box number. Matthew Sibley, I see you in here. Raiders Nation 2020. Jason's in here as well. So drop us a box number. He was best as a 49er, obviously, without question. You know, you're a 25-year-old young man versus a 40-year-old. You know, you're going to be better as a Niner. No question about that. But I think it's also, in many ways, close to as impressive what he did as a Raider, considering the age that you mentioned, James.
I agree.
17 on the box number. 17 works. I'll get that off the ticker, get you guys randomized for your divisions. Let's fill up the happy hour jerseys, happy hour full-size helmets, and the micro draft while we knock off this break. You can take the jersey, sure. Jerry Rice is going to go home to someone. Just a matter of when that is. Would love to get that done during this program. 10 clicks for your divisions, guys. First happy hour break of the day. Jason Amer at the bottom in the AFC West. Matthew Sibley at the top in the NFC North. Matthew's also got the South. Neil's got the East. Brad out there in the West. We've got, let's see, Jason in the AFC North. Neil's got the AFC South. B-Rad Torres in the AFC East, and Jason out there in the AFC West. Happy Hour Minis, number 17. Let's see what we got here. Boy, 38 minutes into the show, have not ripped the box yet, but we got a bunch more coming up. This is a guy that we just recently got in the break room. A really talented receiver. In fact, he's had more than 1,000 receiving yards in each of the last 3 seasons. If you'll come out. Come out, buddy.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. It's really jammed in there. Fan of some of these mini boxes. I don't want to, like, rip them, but, he'll come out.
Oh, some muscle, coach.
We got ourselves DJ Moore on the Panthers Lunar. DJ Moore, Mr. 1,000-yard receiving seasons, back-to-back-to-back. He did it without having a great quarterback. Imagine if he gets himself a quarterback. You know, Sam Darnold, we'll see. Maybe they draft someone eventually.
They got Corral, didn't they?
They did. Yes, the Ole Miss quarterback, right?
Yeah, Matt Corral.
So we'll see if he delivers. DJ Moore, though, that is the NFC South. Matthew Sibley, closer magic, box number mojo. Congrats on the DJ Moore. That is Beckett certified there in the back. Panthers colors are great. I know we're both fans of those, like, baby blue, like the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Jags. The Panthers are in that same category.
I agree.
They're clean.
And then when they finally do reinvent themselves as a team with a franchise quarterback and everything else on both sides of the ball, Wouldn't be a bad idea for Mr. Charles Tepper, the Panthers owner, to task somebody with designing some new uniforms. Maybe we could see that blue a little bit more.
Yeah, I love the Panther flashes. I know I pulled a Musin Muhammad recently, and it was filthy. Nice looking mini. Congrats, says Jason Amer. Jason, nice of you to say that. You know, I always say this, James. When people give out positive energy in the break room, it comes back to them.
Sure does.
I know sometimes folks lose a break and they're like, man, I lost. This is terrible. I hate this, blah, blah, blah. Jason Amer taking the L like a champ. And maybe he'll win something nice.
Like a champ.
Let's go. Rice jersey, I think, is a normal jersey. It's not a Nike licensed jersey.
Correct.
It is not an authentic jersey, Jason. But hey, it's a Jerry Rice autograph. One spot left in the happy hour jerseys. One spot left in the micro draft. 3 spots left in the pick 1, get 3. So let's knock all of these off here in the next 5 minutes. I think we can get it done. All right, we got Jason Stein hopping into the pick 1, get 3. So we're 2 away there. So, let's fill them up, guys.
Fill her up, please.
Sean Alker is saying, hey, boys, just a heads up. There may or may not be a certain number 1 in my life listening right now to the break. So let's behave ourselves, boys.
Oh, what?
Oh, Sean Alcaraz. Get your lady, Sean. Sean's in love. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Number 1 lady. She is lucky to have Sean Alcaraz.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say first and foremost is what a lucky lady.
Indeed.
Couldn't have more of a catch than Mr. Sean Alcaraz.
I'll tell you what. I'll say this. If you're Sean Alcaraz's significant other, your life is certainly not boring.
No.
Nothing boring about Sean Alcaraz. He is a fun guy for sure. Does that mean the Chicago trip is canceled, Sean? I want to go to a ball game and have a good time. Hey, let's fill up those breaks. Let's fill up those breaks, guys. 2 left on the happy hour full size. 1 left on the happy hour jerseys. 1 left on that micro draft break. Let's fill all 3 of those up. I think they can all be closed here within the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You know what, James? Make things a little funky. I'm gonna throw in an added bonus here. Micro draft. If this closes up during this show only, I will give a wheel spin to whoever gets the 3rd draft pick. So the top pick would get the Jerry Rice.
Okay.
Second pick would get whatever they want. I mean, top pick could be whatever they want. 3rd spot, you get a wheel spin. 3rd spot gets a wheel spin.
Dig that. Chris Roberts in the chat saying, hey, James, I traded for someone cool last week you might like. Well, spill it, Chris. I want to know.
He was telling me Earl Campbell, but I don't know if that's the guy. Who'd you trade for, Chris? John Alcaraz, it's all honesty. There's no condescending thoughts floating around the break. She'd be the one that planned the trip to Chicago. She's amazing. Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett jersey.
Oh, that goes hard.
Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely. On the Raiders jersey, Stanford jersey.
Gotta be a Raiders jersey.
That's dope right there.
I like that. All right, guys, come on. Let's close up the jerseys. Let's close up the pick 1, get 3. 1 to go in the jerseys. 2 to go in the pick 1, get 3. And 1 to go in that micro draft. Come on, come on, come on. Get your spots. Get your spots, gentlemen. We'll play 1 fumble here. Let's do one of these. I did say we'll do it. So let's guess the player. So, show silhouette. Should we see someone? Or do we have to guess first who it is?
Show the silhouette. That's a button.
It's not a button.
Oh, is that might not even be the game? Is that a screenshot?
Oh, that's a screenshot, looks like.
There you go. Kamen's playing a screenshot, y'all.
Not bad.
I'm just messing.
Let me take this off the randomizer and pull up the actual game.
Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat if you see it. It looked real, I swear. Let's go, says Edmund. Edmund is ready to go. All right, Edmund, let's get it. Let's get it. If you believe in closer magic, get your spots, Edmund. Now it's not letting me go back.
Absolutely brutal.
Bobby Orr. Chris is guessing Bobby Orr. Okay, Chris. Come on, guys. Let's close out those happy hour jerseys. One spot to go. $26 a spot. What was it called, James? I just had it.
Fumble.
Fumble.
I couldn't find the
Fumble game.
Either. Yeah, fumble Wordle. That's like football Wordle.
Oh,
there you
I
go.
found it.
There you go.
All right, I'll put it up. Okay, so let's do a quarterback, right? Do we select what position it is?
You could make it easy, yeah.
Let's do a quarterback.
That's the gamble, Sean.
Let's make it a receiver.
You can make more than one, too.
How does that work? Apply?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so do we have to put in a name?
No, not here. All right.
Oh, here we go. Guess this player. Show silhouette. I see it. All right, never mind. So this will be anyone. So guess this player.
This is a receiver? Is that what you chose up top?
Yes, I did. Okay, so I did choose
right.
receiver.
That's DJ Moore right there.
DJ Moore?
There's no way that's not DJ Moore.
Okay. DJ Moore. Hold on. Is it Dan Moore Jr.? No, not bad.
Is Denniston Moore.
Okay, so, but the conference is the AFC. And the division is the North.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess Amari Cooper.
Oh, that's a good guess right there. Definitely Amari Cooper's head.
Oh, 2 slots! Amari Cooper! Oh, man. All right. Well, hey, that was anticlimactic, but that's okay because I think we're going to fill up some breaks. Amari Cooper.
Very recognizable dome on Amari Cooper.
Yeah, it just looked like his head, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right. Who is going to close us out? I mean, I know someone out there is watching and believes in closer magic, guys. Happy hour jerseys, 1 spot to go. These are the headliners. It is a fresh series. We just dropped it yesterday. All headliners are available. All headliners are available. I get a $10 gift card. All right, Sean, I'll take it. I'll give it to myself. Too bad I can't really play in the breaks. That wouldn't be right.
No.
Maybe I get like Venmo myself from the company account or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sounds risky.
I don't know. Fill her up, somebody. Chris Roberts looking for the fill. This is that jersey break. 1 spot to go, guys. All of these jerseys are out there. Nearly a 25% chance at a headliner hit. We also already know the box number for the happy hour full sizes. Sean Alcaraz has given us the box number. It is going to be box 37. We just got to fill up those last 2 spots. Who is watching? Who wants to close out those 2 breaks? It is 5:19. We have until 5:30 to close those 2 breaks up. We've been pretty slow on the happy hour show. So we'll do the wheel spin at 5:30. So if you guys want to see those happy hour jerseys or happy hour full sizes, those must be closed by 5:30. What mini got pulled? It was DJ Moore. DJ Moore, Lunar Mini, the great Panthers talented receiver. Love when we have these active players in here, James. DJ Moore. Like I said earlier, he gets a better quarterback, his numbers will go up.
Absolutely, they will.
Will you guys fill this break so I can get my Jets helmet? At the very minimum, just get in so you can try to prove me wrong. Sean has a 1 in 6 chance at that Jets sack exchange helmet. Sean said he had the whole AFC East. Who else you got in the AFC East, Sean Alcaraz? I know not Tom Brady because you didn't get that credit card info in time. James, I can't believe that we haven't closed these out. The folks are afraid of closer magic.
I don't know. Something about it.
They're like, I don't want that closer magic. They don't think it's real. Don Beluso, my man, you're in the breaks. You can hop in if you would like. One spot to go in the jerseys. I mean, we could, in theory, have a person close out 3 breaks. We can have the micro draft, 1 spot to go. We've got 1 spot in the minis. We got 2 spots in the full sizes. 1 giant order could close out 3 breaks.
Absolutely. And like you mentioned at the top of the program, spun a hundo on the wheel. All happy hour breaks are the chase. So anything that we close out, you add your name to the list, and proof's in the pudding. I've been spinning that thing.
Yes, you have. Bob's in Maine. Bob Boulet's in Maine visiting a friend this weekend. He did pop in last night briefly, helped close out a break, but he's not as active on the breaks because he's in Maine.
All right, micro draft is ready to go.
I'm going to get Jerry Rice. Prove me wrong, says Edmund. All right, micro draft is ready. We had big baller Richard Cox hop in and close it out. So Thomas Flash, Diggs Flash, Jets Eclipses, and Taylor Lunar. All right, so we got 2 Richards, an Edmund, and a Wesley. So it is in the order you guys ordered. I'm putting you guys in the list randomizer here. We are going to go 10 times. Top spot gets the top pick. By the way, Edmund, Richard, and Wesley, holler at us. Make sure you're in here. You must be present. So Wesley, I hope you're in here. Richard and Edmund, I know, are in here. All right, so we're going to go 10 times. Top spot gets the top pick. 7, 8, 9. Richard is giving the thumbs up. It's Wesley after 9. 10th and final click. It's Richard Cox. Richard, you've got the 1st and 3rd pick. Edmund has got the 4th pick. Wesley is in there in the 2nd slot. Richie Rich. So, Richard, do I even need to ask? But I should. Who do you want with your 1st pick, Richard? 1st pick. So, this is going to be the order. Richard wants the GOAT receiver. He's going to get himself Jerry Rice.
There's that.
Wesley's in here. Wesley, you've got the 2nd pick. Let us know who you would like. So Jerry Rice is the 1st overall pick. We got 2nd pick. Wesley, you're up. So Jerry Rice, James, leads all receivers all time in receiving yards, receiving catches, receiving touchdowns, in the postseason, in the regular season, the undisputed GOAT. You can say what you want about Randy Moss. You can say what you want about Calvin Johnson and talent. This dude did it for close to 20 years. Jerry Rice, the GOAT. So very nice. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show this one off. I'll just show these off without unzipping them or whatever. But I'll show the auto.
Oh, gotcha.
So Wesley wants Chad. If you could hand me the Chad.
Yes, sir.
Chad Johnson. I do want to show you the auto Wesley. This is Chad Johnson, one of the best receivers in the 2000s. My very first year playing fantasy, Chad Johnson was the #1 fantasy receiver. I went undefeated in fantasy, James. never to go undefeated again. So big thanks to Chad Johnson for getting that done for me. I believe he was a 6-time Pro Bowler, Chad Johnson. All right. Oh, Sean says, I knew that last entry was going to get the first pick. Had my entry pulled in there. Sure you did, Sean. Don Veluso already has a Chad. I pulled Chad Johnson for him. Chad Johnson, 6-time Pro Bowler, led the league in receiving yards in 2006. That is when I had. So, Richard, who do you want with your next pick?
And Richard gets a wheel spin.
Richard gets a wheel spin. Third spot, I said, would get a wheel spin.
I know Richard doesn't care what number I start on, so I'm going to put it on 1 and give it a whirl.
Yeah, give it a whirl. Richard, who do you want with your third pick? Third overall pick. Richard Cox has the third overall pick here. Go ahead and spin it, James.
Not bad. Richard will take that. $52.
$52. Richard wants the Colts guy, James, with this third pick. Bobby Okereke, however you want to pronounce it. He was 14th in the NFL in tackles last year. One of the best young linebackers. So that leaves Edmund with Willie Rowe. Willie Rowe for Edmund. So, you know what, James? I'm going to be very nice. Let's give Edmund the wheel spin as well.
Okay.
Edmund with that fourth spot, getting himself one of the best offensive linemen of all time, Willie Rowe. He is, of course, an 11-time Pro Bowler, 7-time All-Pro guy, NFL 1990s and 2000s All-Decade team. So Edmund will get you a wheel spin as well, brother. We'll take care of you. Go ahead. If you want to start on a certain number, Edmund, let us know what number you want to start on. We're just giving away wheel spins today. I like it, though. Edmund helped make this happen. He deserves a wheel spin for sure.
Absolutely.
7. He wants to start on 7.
Right. And roll.
Ooh, I like that. What'd you get?
$94 going to Edmund.
$94. James is on fire with that wheel spin. Edmund with the $94. Sean, you can win a wheel spin by closing out the happy hour jerseys or happy hour full sizes. Guys, it is 5:28. 5:28. The last order we had that was not a micro draft break was at 5:10. 2 minutes. Let's close up those 2 breaks, and I'll tell you what. If we close out the first one, there's a chance that that second one will close up while we're doing it. So you guys got 2 minutes to close out at least one of those happy hour breaks. We're 1 spot away on the jerseys. There you go. Larry Roslin is looking. Larry, we gave away the Jerry Rice, and he's looking at that wheel spin, James. Looking at that wheel spin.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to that tonight. You guys can spend that money in the break room tonight. Edmund and Richard. All right, come on, guys. 1 spot to go in the happy hour jerseys. 2 to go in the happy hour full sizes. We've been sitting at these spots for about 20 minutes. So we must get those filled up here in the next minute. If you guys would like to rip those. 1 to go in each. And actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do, James. It is 5:29 and 20 seconds. So in 40 seconds, we're going to do the wheel spin. So if those folks don't fill out those breaks in 40 seconds, they are not entered into the wheel spin. It'll be just the 8 names that we have.
Sounds good to me, my man.
Sean Alcris saying fill the last 2 or Ed with your gift card. The money gets sent to your email, Edmund, as a gift card. Check your email. Did you send that yet, James?
I did not. Let me send that right now.
James will send that right now. Sean Alcaraz is buying. All right, Sean. Get that closed up. 5:30. Wow, James credits this account. I know it takes about 30 seconds, guys, but if that clock hits 5:31, you guys are not eligible for the wheel spin. I'll be nice because I know it takes, there's the 30-second delay from when I'm talking to when you guys hop in. That's the link to the break page. This is the link to the happy hour jerseys. And then I'll drop the link to the happy hour full sizes as well. Happy hour full size. Bought, says Sean. Okay. Let's take a look. Sean Alcaraz closed out the jerseys. Awesome. All right, we'll do the jerseys coming up. If that full sizes doesn't close while we do the jerseys, we're moving straight to the wheel spin with the 16 names, and the full size folks are not available for that wheel spin. Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver, going home to Richard Cox. Chris Roberts going with box 4. Box 4 in the jerseys. Thank you, Chris. I'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. If you guys want to rip the happy hour full size, we got to get it filled up while we do the jerseys. So we're moving straight to the wheel spin after the jerseys. And then we can still close out the full sizes while we do the wheel spin. But that'll only happen if we do close them out. And you guys will not be on the wheel spin if the full sizes aren't closed by the time we're done with this break. So we're going 10 times for your divisions. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Jason Amers up top in the NFC North. Sean Alcaraz at the bottom in the AFC West. All right, we also have the NFC South is Wesley. Chris Roberts in his Cowboys division, the NFC East. B-Rad Torres in the NFC West. We got Brad in the AFC North. Austin in the AFC South. Then we got Jason in the AFC East. And Sean, you've got the AFC West. Good luck, guys. All headliners left in the happy hour jerseys. Box 4 is called out by Mr. Chris Roberts. Ooh, I like this guy. I like this guy. Sean Alcaraz is going to be a happy camper. He's got himself the closer magic. Dante Hall, the human joystick, one of the best returners of all time. Dante Hall, part of the NFL 2000s all-decade team as a kick returner, as a punt returner. Other than Devin Hester, this is the best guy I've ever seen do it in the return game. Congrats, Sean Alcaraz with the Dante Hall. Didn't get Tomlinson, but you did get yourself Dante Hall.
Love it.
Closer magic, Sean. It's real. Let me do a little refresher. Happy hour full size. We are still 2 away. 2 away on the happy hour full size. You're welcome, Sean. So let me write this up, and we're going to move on to the wheel spin. We can still close out the happy hour full size, but you guys will not be part of the wheel spin. You hear that, babe? I'm a winner, says Sean. Look at Sean go. Closer magic. Awesome. Are you getting that list copied in there, James?
What's that?
Or I can do it. The happy hour jerseys. Do we have that in the Chase wheel spin? I'll get it.
I got it. It's right there.
Okay, perfect. All right, Chase wheel spin. We filled up these 2 breaks. The happy hour full sizes, guys, have been at 2 spots or less for, I'll be honest, for well over 30 minutes here. So we are going to move on to the Chase. We can still fill out the happy hour full sizes. You guys will not be eligible for the Chase wheel spin. So here we go. We've got 16 names in here. We're going to go ahead and go 10 times. Top spot gets a wheel spin. 8, 9. Jason Amer, top spot after 9. 10th and final click, it's Brad Torres, B-Rad, getting himself the spin. No wheel spin for that. All right, we can spin it, guys. The last time we got an order in the happy hour full sizes was unfortunately 4:53. So we've gone almost 40 minutes. So let's spin the wheel.
61 going to Brad Torres.
All right, B-Rad, 61. Another great spin from our own James. Yeah, happy hour full size. We have not had any action on that, unfortunately, guys, during the 5 o'clock hour. So gave you guys ample opportunities there. I said we had until 5:30 to close it. It's actually 5:36. So, John, unless you want to close it right now, I think we're going to have to wait until Monday to get that Jets Sack Exchange helmet. Thank you very much, guys, for filling up the micro draft breaks. Thank you very much on the happy hour full size, or rather happy hour mini, happy hour jersey fills as well. We're back tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. James and I will flip seats. A lot of great breaks to get into tonight. We will see you then, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're on 12, 4:30, and 7. Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 Central Standard Time on Saturday and Sunday. James will be producing for Joe Aguilar tomorrow. I'll be hosting Sunday with Mike producing remotely. Looking forward to a lot of fun. Go Warriors, as Chris Roberts says.
Yes, sir. Go Dubs.
Thank you for a good show, says Edmund. And Sean, I can't believe you have to wait another day as well. But we had about 45 minutes to fill that with 2 spots to go. We could not knock off those final 2 spots. So that'll do it. See you guys tonight at 7.
Peace.